Today on Megadads, we're back, the entire family, to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, Dimensional Shellshock, DLC. That is a huge title. That's a lot of word salad. It is the all-new expansion to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which we reviewed last year. Do you guys remember reviewing that last year?
Yeah. He plays and he's really tall.
What does he use for weapons? Like the turtles, they use like knives and nunchucks and bows.
He uses hockey sticks.
Nora, what did you think of this game?
So cool.
So cool. Elliot, why is this game so cool?
I like it because it's just a side-by-side scrolling game, and it's like based off of what he grew up with. And it's like there's not many like real Ninja Turtle games that you can play. This is like the only one.
And it's like the best one too.
Yeah.
Mommy, what do you like so much about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge?
I like that we can play as a family.
And the new DLC, it doesn't add any new story missions to the main campaign.
It adds 2 characters and a new mode. It's called Survival Mode.
Which is cool.
It's the 3rd one down, and if you what?
It has Usagi Yojimbo. If you remember, hold this for me. If you remember last year, I know Mom does. Last year when we reviewed this game, I made a comment that they omitted one of the coolest characters that they could possibly have in the game. How do you feel about the omission of Usagi Yojimbo? I know Usagi Yojimbo is not typically like considered Ninja Turtles canon.
That is.
They must have listened to our review because this new expansion gives us Usagi Yojimbo. But that's not all they give us. Elliot's talking all about this survival mode. Elliot, tell us what survival mode is.
It's a mode where if you play as one player or as many people as you have, if you die, you're dead forever because it's like you can't have like 4 lives. It's like 1 life, and you have to complete like 5 levels, and each level at the end are 2 portals that show you different options of what you can have to help you.
So the survival mode is kind of like an enemy wave mode. It's a 1-screen mode where waves of bad guys come out and you have to destroy them only with the amount of lives that you have left. There's no continues. You can only use the lives that you have. And then at the end of the wave of bad guys, like Elliot's talking about, you get 2 choices of perks that you can apply on the next wave. And some of them are like pretty basic stuff, like you get new health or you get extra points. But the really cool perks in the survival mode are where they turn you into
like Shredder, Bebop,
Rhinoceros. You can turn into Rhinoceros, and you get it's kind of like an extra life. They put it on top of what you have, and you can play as Shredder or Bebop or Rocksteady, and you get all their moves, and you get it's like super strong for a limited amount of time. So survival mode has its own leveling progression. So in the main game, as you're playing, you can level all the way up to you can level your characters up to level 10 to get super strong, extra lives, extra powers. Survival mode has its own skill tree, its own level up tree that's independent from the main game. So you have to start from the beginning, pick the one character you want, because you're going to be playing the survival mode again and again and again to get better and better and to get further. And it's a lot of fun. I didn't think I'd really like this mode that much, but it's a lot of fun. And it's good for replay. We play this thing over and over and over, and it's one of those modes where it's like, ooh, just one more. Oh, just one more before bedtime, right, Nora? Some of the other cool stuff that they add in Dimensional Shellshock is the ability to customize your characters, not just with like the extra moves that you get by leveling up, but there's new color patterns and new designs for all of the characters.
So like if your favorite character is like Donatella, if you play the survival mode, you can get like different colored skins and everything. Like there's a pixel, there's like a comic book white and black one. There's a like an
different
old
shades of
classic
green.
one. Yeah.
And what's really cool is they're all based in Turtles history. So the black and white one is an homage to the original comic books, which were printed in black and white. There's a skin color skin tint option, where those are from like the old 80s toys that I used to have. They all had a slightly different skin pattern. There's one from the Nickelodeon cartoon where they had like the face paint. You can give Raphael his bandana, which goes over his head. So it's cool. You get to play as different versions of the Turtles. And it also helps because this game can be kind of crazy when there's so many characters on screen at once. It's nice to be able to give each turtle a distinct look, so it's easier to tell which guy you are on the screen, because it gets totally nuts.
Because there's so many bad guys.
All happening at the same time.
Mom, I'm gonna put you on the spot. What character do you want to see them introduce in, perhaps, since we nailed Usagi, we said they needed Usagi and they put him in the game.
Any other character.
You're gonna have to, who do you want to see added into the next Turtles?
Tom Nook.
Bruh. Well, this is a perfect game to play right now because Mutant Mayhem just came out. We all went to see the new movie and it was awesome, so it put us in the mood to play the all-new Turtles DLC. Dimensional Shellshock adds a lot to the game, which we gave 4 stars last time. But with the inclusion of this new DLC, guys,
I think it's better.
I think it's better too. We give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge Dimensional Shellshock DLC 4.5
And 3/4
out of 5.